Good day. Here are the stories for the Manila Times for Thursday, August 4, 2022. Senator Christopher Lawrence Bongo on Tuesday vowed to immediately call for a public hearing once a resolution filed to investigate reports of unused and expired COVID-19 vaccines is referred to his committee. He was referring to the resolution filed by Deputy Minority Leader Senator Ana Teresa Risa Ontiveros seeking an investigation in aid of legislation of the unused and expired vaccines, saying this large-scale wastage should not be tolerated. The Private Hospitals Association of the Philippines said on Tuesday its members are ready to handle a surge in monkeypox cases in the country. The Philippines recorded its first monkeypox case on July 28 in a 31-year-old Filipino that arrived in the country on July 19. The patient is currently completing his quarantine period at an undisclosed hospital. Philippine Economic Zone Authority Director General Charito Plaza said on Wednesday that she will not recognize the order of Trade Secretary Alfredo Pascual extending the term of PEZA Deputy Director Tereso Panga as officer in charge. Plaza said Pascual had a different interpretation of Malacanang Memorandum Circular 3, extending the term of officers in charge of government agencies until December to ensure the continuous and effective delivery of government services. MC3 was issued by the palace last week, supplementing MC1 issued on June 30, declaring all positions vacant. A state funeral with full military honors will be held for former President Fidel Ramos on August 9, Malacanang said on Wednesday. A state funeral is a public ceremony that honors heads of state or other people of national significance. It returns a former leader for the last time to Malacanang, where he or she used to live. Palace spokesman and press secretary Rose Beatrix Trixie Cruz Angeles said, however, the palace cannot confirm yet if President Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. will visit Ramos' wake due to security reasons. Earlier, Marcos declared July 31 to August 9 as a period of national mourning for Ramos and directed all government buildings and installations across the country and abroad to place the Philippine flag at half-mast during the period. The 94-year-old Ramos died last Sunday reportedly due to complications from COVID-19. The Philippine Institute of Volcanology and Seismology on Wednesday issued a notice of increased volcanic sulfur dioxide gas emission from Taal Volcano in Batangas. In a 2 p.m. advisory, PHIVOLCS said 12,125 tons per day of sulfur dioxide gas emission from the volcano's main crater was recorded on Wednesday morning. Since July 15, PHIVOLCS said the gas emission of the volcano has averaged 4,952 tons per day, an increase from the average of 1,289 tons per day between May and mid-July. In business, a little over 4 billion pesos in subsidies can now be delivered to poor Filipino authorities amid rising prices, the National Economic and Development Authority announced on Wednesday. In a statement, the NED said the Department of Budget and Management had approved the release of a 4.1 billion peso special allotment release order for the government's targeted cash transfer program. The NED has been tasked to flesh out the agenda via the 2023 to 2028 Philippine Development Plan, which it has promised to deliver by the end of the year. In sports, the champion and runner-up of the ongoing Philippine Cup will begin their campaign in the East Asia Super League on October 12 as the top two PBA teams are set to compete against the crack club teams in Asia. On Wednesday, the EASL released its schedule where the teams play on a home and away format. The champion team of the PBA All-Filipino Tournament will travel to South Korea to face Anyang KGC, runner-up of the Korean Basketball League, at 7 p.m. NCAA rookie and MVP Renz Abando, who previously played for Letran and saw action for Gilas Pilipinas in the previous window of the FIBA Asia World Cup qualifier and the Asia Cup, is set to play for the Anyang KGC, his first professional team. Antonio Contreras, Yan Macabenta, and Dan Remoto are today's front page columnists. Contreras discusses the Angat Buhay non-government organization. Macabenta compares Senator Lauren Legarda to former U.S. Vice President Al Gore, and Remoto talks about an Naga-based publishing house. Today's editorial tackles a proposal on establishing a Department of Disaster Resilience. Read a full version on the paper's opinion section or listen to the voice of the Times. For more news and information, get a copy of the Manila Times on print, subscribe to its digital edition, or log on to www.manilatimes.net. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram, and keep up with the Times. On behalf of the Manila Times, this is Arik John Sequo reporting.
Our longest trusted English newspaper since 1898. Now available digitally. Computer. Order the Manila Times Digital Edition. Subscribed. Get the Manila Times Digital Edition for less than 2 pesos and 50 centavos per day when you sign up for 1 year. The Manila Times, news source of choice, trusted since 1898.